I think it's one of the most carefully well thought out, well executed dog parks I've ever seen. It should win a prize.
Well, we're going to be here and probably every other day at least all summer long, and maybe next year too, so it's going to be a major part of our lives.
Everybody here is happy. It's like a happy place. You know what I mean? There's no depressed people at the dog park.
The idea for the dog park really came about as Candace Nagel and I talked about, how our puppies need a place to play. They can't always go off leash. And as we began to think about creating the dog park, one of the things Candace kept reminding us of was that we wanted to build on not only the historical fabric of the community, but the arts community, the tradition of art in Provincetown, and how we could engage the artists and the whole community in creating this wonderful place.
Basically making benches for the dogs, not for the people. Because my dogs always like to jump on top of the furniture and run across, and whenever they're outside, they always go for the highest thing. And I just was inspired by all the dogs that I've had during my life to actually create things about their characteristics that reminded me of the quirky things about dogs and what they do. The Mayflower bench I was commissioned to do, and I looked online, got some pictures of the actual Mayflower boat, and tried to work with that, and thinking about how to make it look like it was actually like floating in the cement. And then the fishing net, which I thought was a great way to bring the community, was used recycled fishing netting for the sail, and see how it worked, and it came out. It's just one of those things. You have an idea, you start making it, and it evolves. And I'm very pleased with it.
Last 6 weeks we put in all of the hardscapes to make the park handicap accessible, and laid all the bricks that people had donated and stones that people had donated to the park. Put in our parking lot with our stone and our asphalt, and our signature piece, the Mayflower bench, was installed about an hour before we opened today. The memorial area is anchored by a sculpture that was donated by Robert Koch, and our tumbled blue stone bench, and it has 8 musings that we all selected to signify love and missing and longing.
I think the Memorial Park is such a special way to remember our little four-legged friends.
We're thrilled with it, very, very thrilled. We think it's probably one of the most unique parks in the country. Our vision, I think, has come true, and but where the real vision will come true will be with the community using the park